All right, we have our trim notice here. So taking our trim notice, again, trim stands for truth and millage rate. We're gonna take it out of the envelope here, just came in the mail. And looking at it, on one side, you have all the contact information for Palm Beach Property Appraiser's Office. On the other side, which is what I'm gonna walk you through today, kind of the high points of this, is where we're gonna see our numbers and the things we should pay attention to. So why is this important to you? First and foremost, the most important thing is to realize, right in the middle on the top, it's not a tax bill. This is not a tax bill, this is a notice. Second thing, we're gonna have some columns. We have 3 columns, column 1, column 2, and column 3. Column 1 is your 2017 taxes, what you paid, and the millage rate. Column 2 is the proposed budget and what your taxes would be that would be due March 1st. Column 3 is if nothing changes, this is what it would look like. We know changes are coming. Value information, something else to pay attention to, the value information. So we know in Palm Beach County, property values are going up. That's great news, but that also means our tax bills are going up. So what was the value last year? What is the value this year? Important to know that you're gonna probably see that number going up. And then certainly last but not least, in checking over the trim notice, make sure information is correct on here. Make sure the address is correct, make sure you have the correct trim notice. I would certainly also make sure that your exemptions that you have on here, if you're somebody who lives in the property and you've homesteaded it, you can send me a message about that if you're not sure what that means. But if you live in the property, do you have your exemptions here? You should have up to $50,000 in exemptions on taxable value. Or in this case, this person has no exemptions. So check that information. Those are the 4 most important things to check when you get this trim notice. Okay, advice in getting a trim notice. Here's my advice to you. Take this very seriously, especially if this is your first year of ownership of this property. You want to make sure that you get the lowest taxable value on the property, because you are setting the starting point for all taxes in the future. If you homestead your property, you're gonna be capped at 3% every year going forward of how much your taxes can go up. If this is a second home or an investment property, you're capped currently at 10%. But you can see the importance of starting that bar low so that your numbers don't go very high on you. So 2 really, really key points on that stuff. If this is not your first year, maybe this is your 3rd or 4th or 5th trim notice, I would make sure you're getting the exemptions if you're due exemptions on here. And I would definitely take time to look through the millage rates. And if you're disagreeing about what the proposed budget is, there's budget meetings on here of when they're gonna have. Go voice your opinion. We live in a country that we can go voice our opinion. Take your opportunity to go voice your opinion and see if you can impact the budget to lower your tax rate. Those would be the 2 key pieces of advice of what to do with this. Okay. For more information on the resources we can provide you, click on the link in our bio to find those out. And also, please, please, please don't miss your deadline. If you want to petition to challenge your taxes, your deadline is Friday, September 14th. I hope you found this video helpful.